Hey guys, UWG Nick here, and welcome to Portal 2. Now that Nier Automata is finished, I figured I'm gonna play something else, something a little bit different. Like, I haven't played any shooters on the channel. I guess the closest you could get would be Outlast. Prey! Prey was a shooter. Heavily into RPG though. But yeah, normally I'm not a big fan of first-person shooters, but Portal is different. Portal is not really a shooter per se, it's a puzzle game. And has a brilliant story. We're gonna start a new game, actually. The first Portal actually came as a add-on in, I believe it was the orange box. It was kind of like a mini game. You can't really call it a mini game. It's a full game, but nobody really, I think, expected much from it because it was just a free add-on, and it turned out to be one of the best products in my. Given the Half-Life 2 was really good, but
Good morning. You have
Portal
been in
2 was
suspension
different.
for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear.
I'm gonna turn on, if I can, I'm gonna. So yeah. Widescreen 16 by 9. Not quite. I wanna disable. Thank you. Yeah, sure. Shader high. Can I get it higher? No, high is max. I wish it would stop showing me that. Like, what I'm looking for is actually. Wow, that was scary. What I'm looking for is actually. I wonder if it's here. Puzzle maker sounds. Let me get close. On the full captions or subtitles only. Master volume is way down. Let's raise it a little bit because that sounds really low. Right. So what I was looking for was subtitles because the game is really well written. You'll notice when we play.
A buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art. You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now please return to your bed.
So what we're test rabbits in a laboratory setting, and
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 9999999. This courtesy call.
Hello? Anyone in there?
Subject should vacate the enrichment
Hello?
center immediately. Any test subject
Are you
non-emergent
gonna open
from
the door?
suspension at this time.
Oh God, you look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you? Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right. Don't move. I'm gonna get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you.
so we are test
All right,
rabbits.
down there? Can you hear me? Hello?
Probably a better word for it. But we are in a laboratory setting, and we are the animals being experimented
Most
on, more or
subjects
less.
do experience some
Test subjects.
cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind, say apple. Apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation center stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's going to be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, see, now I hit that one. I hit that one. Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's going to ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're going to need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready. Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on.
That's one manual override right there.
Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes, not bullet holes. But don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time. There we go. Now, I'll be honest, you are probably in no fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet. But, at least you're a good jumper. So, you got that. You've got the jumping on your side. Just do your best, and I'll meet you up ahead.
Alright. So what we're getting
That's the
into...
spirit.
What we're getting into now is pretty much from the first game.
And again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
So this is you, pretty much, or us, we. I don't think we're the same test subject as in the first game, though we look very similar. In the first game, this is pretty much where you woke up in one of these cells, and then you started to run this gauntlet, so to speak. It's the computer called GLaDOS. Back then, I assume that's the same in this one. GLaDOS pretty much tests our problem-solving skills.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
And so I pick up stuff, and my job right now is just to get through the rooms.
Please note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through.
So what they're talking about is pretty much if I would have another cube. I actually think I can get this one. Nope, I cannot. But if I had another cube and tried to bring it through this, it would go bzzzt, and that would be it. Destroy it. the voice acting in this game is fantastic, and the end song for Portal 1, like after you defeated GLaDOS, this can't be a secret anymore. I'm not spoiling anything. After you defeated GLaDOS in the first game.
Running down your neck. Relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation drill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Lovely. So, yeah, the end song after you defeat GLaDOS in the first game is one of the, in my opinion, most ingenious comedic songs ever, especially at the end of that game. It's so perfect. It's a perfect ending in my opinion, and you can find it on YouTube if you Google or if you YouTube for This Was a Triumph and Portal. Absolutely genius song. So here we have a little bit of a more difficult test. That opened, did it open? Yes, it opened a door to here. But this is the end door, so we're not supposed to go through yet. What is this then? Can we get the cube? Yes, we can. You get the cube, and then we press this one, which has the button in it. Oh, and in case you didn't notice, so this is what happens. Orange portals connect to blue portals, and the portals can be moved. Which means that, you know, same place can be connected to several, to another point in the world, pretty much. So,
good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
And I can't be spoiling anything by saying this, but what you do in this game and in the first game, you get your hands on a portal gun. Which means you can fire these portals.
Governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
Oh, those are cute. Animal King Takeover. Service announcement. Okay. Robotic overlords. Anyway, so you can shoot these portals onto surfaces and walls, and that is pretty much what the entire game is about.
There should be a portal device on that podium over there. I can't see it though. Maybe it fell off. Oh!
Well, crap, Wheatley.
Hello? Can you see the portal gun? Also, are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that first. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive. I'm still waiting for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. All right? Brilliant. Go team. See you in an hour, hopefully. If you're not dead.
Ah, this is from the first game. This is the test subject fighting GLaDOS in the end. And that cake, that piece of cake right there, has significance. And so does the companion cube. This is, I believe, the test subject finding the portal gun. That is the test subject. Alright, we kind of went a little bit ahead, I think. So this would be science being done, science going haywire, and I think GLaDOS killing everybody. The test subject fighting GLaDOS, and I believe the test subject then defeating GLaDOS. And this is what the game is about. You see these blue things that I'm firing? They're all connected to that orange thing. I can't fire both of them yet. As you can see there, you can see me. But later on in the game, I should get the ability to fire orange portals as well. I'm saying I should get the ability. I am 100% certain that you get that ability because I have played an hour of this game earlier. And there you can also see the portals through the walls. That is to help you solve more difficult puzzles where you might have to connect portals very far from each other.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the Laws of Robotics to share.
So here's like a bit of a what the fuck, but then you just remember the, oh, orange portal, great. So basically, if you do this right, you really don't have to walk almost at all. Like there as well, as soon as I... Wait, don't jump down. Pretty much as soon as I came out of the orange portal, here, I could have just turned fire over there, walked through,
Good.
and then here.
If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the laws of robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
And again, voice acting, writing in this game, fantastic. Really good sense of humor. Solid game, all in all. I'm probably going to get stuck a lot in this game when we get further because...
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so I can't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, I'm gonna get stuck because they get tricky. They really get tricky after a while. And that is just the way the game works. So you will be frustrated, I will be frustrated, everybody's gonna be frustrated, it'll be great. Also, that's a factor in the game. I'll show you that again.
Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Since I'm jumping down with speed and getting tossed out of this portal, it affects like the physics engine in the game is pretty good. Pretty good, I'd say almost excellent, but hard to say since portals don't really exist in our world. Oh, don't. Okay, it didn't fall down. So, yeah, that's about it. I think actually that the first portal, the very first portal that came with the orange box, was, I think some kind of a physics demo or physics test. But don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% certain. There are also portal resistant walls. Like, can't make a portal there, can't make a portal here, etc. The first game, when you went through the labyrinth and you were trying to figure out all these puzzles and stuff, you eventually got kind of forced into the underbelly of the whole like complex, and you started finding traces of other subjects who had escaped. And we're doing something similar, I assume, with the portal gun.
If the Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Yeah, so... I don't think you ever got much of an explanation about that. Oh, floor, of course. I can't remember you getting much of an explanation in-game about that whole, the others that should have been somewhere. But they did exist. Mm-hmm. Oh, stairs. Great. Yeah, I need a box for that. So I put a thingy there because this thing is gonna go poof and fall in. Oh shit. Boink. Saved it. You can also just jump down and catch it yourself. I think I did that the last time I played.
Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Great, we got machines talking to us. I don't know why my mouse pops up here all the time. It's, I don't think it's supposed to. Maybe because I alt-tabbed out of the game earlier.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
Right. Oh, right, I remember this. Where's the box? Right. Yay. There you go.
If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
Right, let's see. Where's the orange portal? There it is. Fly! Okay, can't get through there, but... Button opens door, not important. That might be important, though. Yep, that was important. I missed, didn't I? Yeah, I did. As far as I remember, like, there's no fall damage in this game. You're supposed to just be able to pretty much... Well, otherwise fall damage would be... The fall damage would be a problem, considering the challenges they put you through. But you have these, like, your character is equipped with these little... Like those stilts that she wears. And if I remember correctly, those are supposed to be, like, anti-fall damage stilts. Fucking hell. Can I just make it from here? I could.
Good work getting this far, future starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, old, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
Right. So, it seems to be that the base is running under the assumption that the apocalypse has happened. We have no idea if that's true or not.
To ensure
And I haven't beaten this game.
for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Well, I haven't...
Aye, I'm up here. Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun. Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they? At the end of the day, brave. Pop a portal on that wall behind me there, and I'll meet you on the other side of the room. Okay, listen, let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail, or I would die. But we're out of options here, so get ready to catch me, all right, on the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high, isn't it? Really, that. All right, going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch! Ow! Ow! I am not dead. I'm not dead. Plug me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah, and I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this.
Stick on the wall.
Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second?
Fine.
I can't. All right, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. That I open while your back was turned. Pick me up and off we go.
Pick me up and off we go.
Look at this. No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Just hold on though. Where are we going? Seriously. Hang on. Let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail actually.
Wheatley is brilliantly acted in this game. Like the voice.
No. Yes. Hello. No, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact. Whatever you do. No. Thanks. We're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving. Keep moving.
The turrets are cute too. Also deadly and super annoying. I'm different. Yeah, so Wheatley is just brilliantly voice acted. Big props to whoever did him. The voice sounds really familiar. I think it's that British actor with
I want
glasses.
to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber. And she will probably kill us if she's awake. If you want to just call it quits, and we could just sit here forever, that's an option. Option A, sit here, do nothing. Option B, go through there, and if she's alive, she'll almost certainly kill us.
Sit here and do nothing. Yeah, the actor.
So, if you've got any reservations whatsoever about this plan, now would be a tremendous time to voice them.
All right. I think I know who the actor is. It's a British actor, has glasses, short hair, has been in a number of movies lately, and I think he was even in X-Men.
Okay,
Pretty
I'm
sure he
going to
was
leave
an
the cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over it. She's off. All fine. On we go.
So this is the original GLaDOS chamber.
There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed it either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since. Then there was a sort of long chunk of time where absolutely nothing happened. And then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed. Don't touch it.
So yeah, this is where you fought GLaDOS in the end of the first game. He said nobody's seen him since. I think you were a woman in that game as well, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure you were a female. But it might be that Wheatley doesn't really know or care.
Jump! Actually, look at it. That's quite a distance, isn't it? Okay, you know what? Go ahead and jump. You've got braces on your legs, so you're all set. Although no braces on your arms, though. So you're going to have to rely on the old human strength to keep a grip on the device and, by extension, me. So do really make sure you keep a grip on me. Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grip. We're all fine. That's tremendous.
Yes. Fantastic. It was all.
Sorry, I just looked down. I do not recommend it. Ah, I've just done it again.
So there aren't really any enemies in this game. There's nothing that you fight.
Is the main breaker room. Let's go in. Look for a switch that says escape pod. All right, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just, well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find the escape pod. But as soon as you look at something and it doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, all right? But don't touch anything else or look at anything. Well, look at other things, but don't. You understand? Can you see it anywhere? I can't see it anywhere. Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on. Let there be light. That's, God. Floating God. Oh, look at that. It's turning. Ominous. But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up. Now. Escape pod. It's moving up. Okay, no, don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down. No, makes it go faster. Uh-oh.
Power up initiated.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this. Oh, there's a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it. Not a problem. A. C. Wait, did I do B? Do you have a pen? Start writing these down.
Power up, complete.
I don't. Okay, listen. All right, new plan. Act natural. Act natural. You've done nothing wrong. Hello.
Oh, it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
So we are the same test. We are the same test subject. That's cool.
No.
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us.
Sweetly.
For science, you monster. I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test. I love it too. There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
So we are the original test subject. I've played this, as I said, an hour before. I have gotten past this part before and down into these tunnels. But I couldn't remember. That's just it. Couldn't remember. Oh, that's terrifying.
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here. The dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old times.
So that was the guiding voice in the original game, and the guiding character. Though she does sound a little bit more insane now than she did back then.
There it is. Hold on. There. Good. You have a dual portal device. There should be a way back to the testing area up ahead. Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk. Here, let me get that for you. Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it. More or less. I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me.
What happens in 60 years? Hey! Useless portal. Great. Many of you probably are wondering, like, can you make a portal above and below yourself and go fall for infinity? Yes, you can. Oh, I messed up. There we go. Yay! That's not a good one. That's good. Balls. It's best to... yeah. Never mind.
I'll just move that out of the way for you. This place really is a wreck. But the important thing is you're back. With me. And now I'm on to all your little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing for the rest of your life. After that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
Sounds creepy. But at least we are getting back to testing. Doing science. It's weird that the text is getting cut off like that. I wonder why that is. Either way,
Sorry about the mess. I've really let the place go since you killed me. By the way, thanks for that.
Sarcasm self-test complete.
Oh good, that's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this first simple test, which involves deadly lasers and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly lasers.
Great, we'll get right on to that, GLaDOS, but we'll do it in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I hope that you'll enjoy this series. It shouldn't be a long series. This is going to be my half-hour series. It shouldn't be a long playthrough because I don't believe that this game is very long. Maybe 10 to 12 hours, something like that. So we'll get a good 20 episodes out of it. Barring me getting stuck on some heinous riddle that I just can't solve for like 3 or 4 episodes, but let's hope that doesn't happen because it would be boring as sin to watch. Anyways, this is going to be all for my first episode of Portal 2, so for now we are going to say bye bye.